Hi, everybody. Happy Valentine's Day. This is Joni Lester, or JL, and you are on Elevated Living at elevateme.org. And this is your Valentine's Daily Lift. It's early morning the next day, but it's still that resonance of Valentine's left in the air. And as we push through our relationship series in the month of February 2011, the month of love, I thought it was very appropriate for us to talk about love today and the various stages of it, especially when we're talking about our romantic relationships. Now, when we first enter into a relationship and we find somebody we like, there's that excitement. There's that feeling of, wow, this is new and I really like this person. And if there's something about them that really attracts us and we find that their resume, personal and professional, kind of meet our criteria, we begin to then project on this wonderful fantasy about who and what they will be. Often this leads to us not even doing our good homework, not even really probing and asking those hard questions and having those hard conversations, simply because we have established in our minds exactly how this person is going to be for us. We've got a script and everything. Funny thing is that sometimes we don't share the script with the person, and so they don't often respond the way we think they should in the script. They don't often have those witty remarks and that witty repartee that our script in our head has. And, well, the delusion begins to fade, and the reality of the fact that that person is their own person and we're going to have to figure out who they are begins to set in. That phase is what I like to call infatuation. And some of us are lucky enough to feel that, and we feel it very strongly. And it can be real, and it could be the beginning of something very serious and very deep. If you are really in tune with yourself and what you really want in a relationship. Now, then there is really getting to know a person. There's spending time. There's value testing, limit testing, button pushing. There's all of those wonderful components that go along with spending quality, invested information and resources into another person. That does usually take a minute because we have to get through that whole honeymoon phase or infatuation phase before we get down to the business of being real, being authentic, being ourselves, and then seeing not only the good stuff, but the bad stuff about a person, or the not so romantic, not so attractive human side of another person, while showing our own human frailty, our own human faults and errors, and then deciding whether or not can we really love this person in spite of all of this, and will they accept us and love us in return. And that's when we begin to enter love. And then I think, and these are just my definitions and everybody's definitions are different, but I think we enter into the phase of being truly in love when we get to a point in our relationship, and we're usually at the point of deeply committed or marriage, and we care about and are almost to the point of concerned or worried about the fact that the person that we're with is happy. When we get to the point where we're concerned about someone else's happiness, someone else's well-being over our own, and they in turn reciprocate that deep level of concern along with commitment and sharing and being able to openly and honestly give of themselves as well as share their dreams and their hopes and their fears and their issues, and we receive that. When that reciprocity is going on, when that concern is there about another person's well-being and happiness, then you're in love. And I say that is the in love phase because love is one of those words we toss around like it's meaningless when it's absolutely powerful. There's infatuation, There's the love that we have, that we really like a person and we can accept them. But sometimes we really don't love them any more than one of our other friends or our other family members. And then there's being inside of that powerful thing called love, where you've got this individual with whom you want to share the worst and the best of your entire life with. A person who, if you had to look down the road 10, 20, 30, 40, or 100 years, if you could pick anyone, this is the person you would want to walk with. Besides, of course, your higher power. And of course, they should be there too. You should have your creative power, your God, in that relationship, because, as most of us who believe in a higher power, we know God is love. And to be in love, well, you'd have to be in God, right? And so when you get to the point where your reciprocity is that deep into the care and well-being of others, and that other is that significant that you're in it no matter what, well, isn't that what we're all hoping, searching, and longing for? This has been Jody Lester, or JL, off of another exciting and thrilling, wonderful Valentine's evening. And you are on Elevated Living at elevatedme.org. And until we next connect, I am wishing you the best of love, along with the very best of life. Ciao, and happy Valentine's Day.